So here's a follow-up video to my last two videos. As I said, I would draw a diagram that would perfectly depict the hypothetical analogy that I was postulating and that I was giving. Okay, so like I said, you have the guy, he's in his Millennium Falcon from Star Wars. He's flying through space at incalculable speeds, infinitely fast, right? Eventually, there's the border, the edge of the universe, right? Inside of the universe, he's inside of the universe here. Person A, flying inside of the universe, somewhere to be found. Keyword somewhere. Physically existing, right? Then you have the other side, outside of the universe, because after all, this is the border, and once you cross it, you're outside. The left side is the universe, the right side is outside the universe. Person A, I can't see. That's what the thoughts of that person is after crossing out of the getting past the universe. Person A soul nowhere to be seen or found, yet still thinking and existing. Well, I wonder why it is that he's nowhere to be seen or found here and still thinking and existing here, but here, somewhere to be found physically existing. That's because, again, as I said before, many times the soul is made of thoughts and emotions. It isn't made of anything physical, and so it's pure soul here, and here is the pure physical body, person A, and this is just the pure non-physical soul, person A. And this right here, the non-physical person A, is not ever here. It's not here. It's not in the universe. It's only outside of the universe. And this right here, this is not over here. It disappears. In a sense, there's an illusion that it disappears, because it actually does. It doesn't disappear, right? Crashes the Millennium Falcon into the border. Well, his body probably is wrecked and it breaks into a million pieces, and so does Millennium Falcon, right? But the matter still exists. It's not destroyed. It still stays in the universe. Where is he now? He's over here as person A, as a pure soul. Purely a soul. Shouldn't have said a pure soul. And nowhere to be seen or found, still thinking and existing. Says, I can't see. Because he can't. So, if the body cannot be over here, then, for the reasons as depicted in here, then why would the soul be able to be over here for the reasons depicted in here? You have the physical way to exist on this side, and you have the non-physical way to exist on this side. And there's no logical reason to think that they can cross over into each other. It does not logically make sense. There's nothing to imply that they could. Nothing according to this diagram. After all, on this side there is no physical abilities, nothing physical at all on this side. And here there is only physical things. Only physical. Only non-physical. But people say, oh, well, this person A here The non-physical was actually here. Here, right here. That was him right here. And he was also physical at the same time. He was non-physical and physical. And he was inside of the universe. And the non-physical him was also inside of the universe. But they don't prove it by saying that because, look, how do you know, according to this diagram, that the non-physical person A wasn't always here? What if person A was always here, was never not here, and has always existed here, but didn't always exist here and started to exist here? Or maybe you could say that this didn't, as soon as this started to exist was when this person A, the embryo in the womb, or when the physical body started to gain consciousness. Or, I mean, it didn't have consciousness, but when it started to have the physical, meet the physical requirements to emulate life. So for the how do I put it? Once it had the physical necessary components to actually have physical life, a physical living organism, and a non-physical living being here, which is not at all an organism. That is a physical way of existence to be an organism. So, yeah, I mean, you have person A just thinking and existing outside of the universe, inside of the universe. So, and this is all of the, I mean, if you wanted to say, well, this side has locations, well, that's through a paradox, because this is, according to laws of logic, this is all that there can be for any location, any amount of locations. It's all confined to the universe. And if there is a universe, outside of the universe, but they're not physically merged, then that's a paradox, because they're made of the same thing. They're made of matter, and matter merges with matter. I mean, matter, in the way I'm describing the universe, it's a blending of matter all across of it. Why would it not blend across with this universe then? By that logic, so it'd just be a paradox. But it's not just that paradox, it's also the fact that if this is not a universe and this is just a non-physical way of things, then that's just how it is. I just think that, you know, this version of person A could have always been here. Not here, but could have always been like this. This could have been non-physical person A as long as it's existed. And this being physical person A in the universe, and they are not at all able to cross over each other. The physical cannot cross over to the non-physical. It cannot exist in a non-physical way, which is this. So why would the non-physical, which is this, be able to exist in this way? Because if it did, then this physical would be able to exist in this way. But people already accept that the premise that this physical cannot exist non-physically. But they don't accept that what they don't accept is that the non-physical this cannot exist physically. Why? Because as I said, they have their mental illnesses and they have their petty presuppositions which ignore these things I'm exposing. So yeah, just take a good look. I mean, you tell me, do you think that these are merged? I mean, clearly they're not merged. And if they're not merged, and you tried to merge them, then it's like saying you're trying to make the physical be the non-physical in some way. Like you're trying to put this person here, or you're trying to put this person here. How can this person exist here if there is no here? This is just a way of things. Because here, when I say here, I mean a location. But location is only here. There's only locations here. This is just a way of things. This is a way of things, and it's a location. The spiritual is about the way of things, whereas the physical is about a way of things, and it's also about location. So this person right here is not going to be able to, at least not logically speaking, even move to go here anyway, since it does not even have legs to move or anything to propel itself off of, as there is no space or physical things to begin with here to even go here in the first place. And I suppose you could say that God could take this through its divine will and say, you know what, I'm going to take this and place it here, teleport it. But what is there to teleport? There is nothing physical to teleport in the first place. So that is my point, my entire point. There is no location outside of the universe, logically speaking, and the soul does not exist inside of the universe by that logic. I hope you enjoyed. That's about it for this video, but please like, share, subscribe. I'm out. Bye.